Hi, Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. We are bringing you a live guided meditation every day of the year. And today our guest meditator is Lisa Jo Davis. Now, Lisa Jo has been with us here at Enlightened World Network several times over the last year and a half. And we're so pleased to have you here today, Lisa.
I'm so happy that you invited me to come back. It's been quite a journey over this last year and a half for a lot of people.
It truly has.
And so, is it okay if I go ahead and explain? Okay.
Right now. Perfect.
So, many of you know that sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to do when I come. And, but this time I actually knew what I was going to be doing about 2 weeks ago. And it all kind of stems around a move I made or our family moved from California to Texas. And everything just kind of happened in a whirlwind. And we decided that we were going to sell a house. And I did my affirmations and all my manifestation things that, writing them out. And I did my praying and I prayed to the angels. And then things just started going really fast. And it was like it was really meant for us to go to Texas. And we also have a son that lives here in Texas. And so it was kind of nice to be able to kind of reunite our family, within a good span of miles. And so we looked at a house and went back to California. I flew back to, here to Texas to look at some more homes. And long story short, I fell in my son's shower. And I hurt my hip, I hurt my tailbone and everything down, but nothing got broken, nothing was torn. And I had these houses lined up to go look at, and I couldn't look at them, but I really trusted, our realtor. And at that point, I'm like, how am I even going to fly back? I can't even walk. Or I can't do anything. And I cried, and because that was all that I could do was just cry. I was at my breaking point, like, God, what else do you want me to do? I'm here, I'm looking for houses, and now this happens. And it's like, be careful what you wish for sometimes, because before I left, I was like, I'm going to find a home or bust. And I think when I busted was when I fell into the bathtub. But I had a message that had come to me during that wrath of tears and, welling in my why? And I felt like I was up against the wall, and I've done everything right and lit my candles, I said my prayers, I've, been thinking positive, and then all of this was happening, and I just heard just surrender. So I'm bringing up tears now because it was such an emotional thing for me that, wow, it was so profound, but yet so simple. And so for the next 30 days, in the evening, or even several times a day when I became overwhelmed with everything, I would go, okay, God, I surrender. I surrender because I've done everything that I know that I can do. It's just maybe I'm just trying to push too much, and it's always in God's timing, and sometimes we forget that. So today, this is the reason that it's kind of been a theme for some of my clients about surrendering, and I thought that this would be a great opportunity to share. So if you're in a comfy place, go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths in. Deep into your stomach, your solar plexus, and then exhale. This is all about surrendering. So go ahead and take another deep breath in and exhale. And then go in even deeper, breathing in and hold it. 1, 2, 3 and exhale when you're ready. We're calling in our divine spiritual team, our higher selves, our guardian angels and spirit guides, ascended masters and healers, the archangels and God our creator. We ask for this blessing as we go through this meditation. And imagine a light coming from the heavens, from your higher self, your higher consciousness, from God, coming down. It's a white column of light coming down to the top of your head, your crown area. And is flooding. This light is flooding your crown chakra, opening it up. And say, I surrender. I surrender. And allow that energy to move to your third eye, or your brow chakra. Opening up that chakra and expanding it out. Giving it nourishment. And say, I surrender. I surrender. You can allow that energy to flow down into your throat chakra, expanding and flooding, and giving you the strength to speak your truth or even speak up for others. And please say, I surrender. I surrender. Allowing that energy to go to your higher heart. Allowing it to expand and open. Giving that higher heart the divine guidance and love as you say, I surrender. I truly surrender. And you may feel tingles, which is perfectly fine. And we're going to move that energy into your heart chakra, expanding and opening so you have more love for yourself and others. As you say, I surrender. I surrender. Moving that energy down into your solar plexus. Expanding. Settling down any aggravation, any upset stomachs. It's a soothing energy that will be flowing in the solar plexus, expanding. Say, I surrender. I surrender. And that energy is continuing down into your sacral chakra, giving you support. And nourishment as it expands. I surrender. I surrender. Allow that energy to flow down into your root chakra, expanding it, giving you a full foundation of expansions, filling that up with more support. I surrender. I surrender. I'd like to take that energy and flow it down through your legs, connecting into the earth, going deep through the core of the earth, through the grass, through the sand and rocks, and down into the center of the earth, where we will ground you. I surrender. I surrender. Allow yourself to absorb the love that the earth gives us, the support that the earth gives us. We're going to allow this energy to go back up the legs, going up through your root chakra, sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your higher heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown, going back up to your higher self who connects with Creator. And say with your hand on your heart, I surrender. I surrender. Take a moment while you're there with Creator and listen for any messages that may come to you now. And you might take a moment to thank Creator and your spiritual team, your higher self, the archangels and healers for their assistance today, and anyone else that you would like to say thank you to. And we're going to bring you back down into your body. Bring back into your body. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to move your fingers and your toes. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can open your eyes, adjusting to the light around you. Namaste. Thank you.
Lisa Jo, when we listen to spirit, the message that we receive and then put out is right on target. And you are so right on target today. I feel like I've received my own personal meditation here. And for that, I thank you. This morning, I had two different dreams, and both of them pointed to the fact that things in life don't always go the way we want them to. And there's always a plan B, what we consider to be a plan B, which was probably our plan A in the first place, but we consider it to be plan B. And plan B is always fine. And many times plan B is fabulous. So when you said God's timing is not always our timing, I thought, absolutely. Absolutely. And then um, Terry Angel and I were together earlier this morning, and we are feeling guided to provide a service for other people to be supportive and bring in their family members and their friends when someone is dying and give them the opportunity to have a celebration of that person's life before they pass so they can either participate or hear it. And in many ways, this might take place of a funeral because the person actually got to hear themselves how they impacted the people that they love. So Terry and I were just getting that guidance this morning. And the big question I had at the end of it was, but am I ready? Am I ready to step into this work? And your recurring phrase of I surrender was exactly what my soul needed to hear right now. So thank you. Thank you for listening to your guidance that was speaking straight on to my guidance. So thank you, Lisa Jo. It was perfect.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm so happy to hear that because it gives me confirmation, that we're doing something right. It's like, it's sometimes we have to share our own experiences to better help other people. And we can become very vulnerable doing that because no one really wants to air their dirty laundry or I'm not feeling well or I'm going through a bad phase, but it's how we overcome it. It's what we do when we're in that moment. What do we do? Do we run? Do we hide? And we may do that for a couple hours, and then we got to put on our big girl panties and just kind of face what's ahead of us. But it's what we do with the situation and the experience that we're dealt with that really truly molds us into being better people and to be able to help others. So
Yeah.
thank you.
No, thank you. It was beautiful. Yay, thanks. So, Lisa Jo, if people want to know more about what you are bringing into the world, how do they find you?
Well, they can go online. I have a website called healinglightwithlisajo.com. I'm also located on Facebook under the same name, Healing Light with Lisa Jo. And they can, private message me there. I do private sessions. I do group sessions. I do different classes, and I love what I do. So please, if you have a question, of course, you can contact me through, Enlightened World Network or message me, online there as well. And the message will eventually get to me. So,
Excellent.
yeah.
Thank you so much. So, friends, thank you for being here with us today. And just remember the words that Lisa Jo kept giving us. God's timing is not always our timing. And most importantly, I surrender. I surrender to what the Creator has for me. I surrender to my soul's calling. I surrender to the passions that I may not even know that I have yet. We're all just this huge blank slate, and it's just rolling out for us. So, thank you for having us along on your spiritual transformation. Thank you for allowing us to share our spiritual transformations with you because that's everything that we're doing here is just being real with each other and sharing where we're at. And because we do that, we're able to build community of like-minded folks who are safe with us. So thank you. Thank you all for being part of that. So take good care, everyone, and God bless. Thank you, Lisa Jo.
Thank you. Bye.